Hello friends, you're at that 1870s Homestead and my name's Rachel and you are at what we call What's for Dinner. It's where we show what we're eating, not everything during the week, but the things that we think will help you with some of the doldrums, inspiration on how to use the food that you've preserved and put up in your pantry, or give you ideas of things to potentially preserve and put up in the future. So as promised, in one of my recent videos, I was canning potato soup for lots of different options to be able to be used, but the primary purpose is if you're a really huge lover of chowders, broccoli, cream of broccoli soup, you know, those thick soups, or cream of potato soup, what you could use it for. So that's what we are doing today. We're starting with our potato soup base, and this is going to be one of those serious fast food recipes that you've got 10 minutes, 15 minutes to throw together dinner. This is going to be one of those meals to add on your list. So I'm just pouring off a cup of the really thin layer of broth at the top. That's all the good thick bits. That's gonna go in the pot. And then in that thin layer, I'm gonna be adding some flour so it will thicken up. You could use arrowroot powder, cornstarch, whatever your preferred thickener is. So we're just gonna go in, excuse me, 3 tablespoons of flour. Get that whisk to get together. I'm gonna go ahead and get this eye on, and we're just having this today with a ham steak. And ham steaks are already done. It's thawed in the fridge, pre-smoked from our pigs that we raised. And it's one of those you just kind of toss it on the skillet or on the grill for 5 minutes to warm through, and it's ready. So, and then to this, once I'm done with this process, and I'll bring you guys down close so you can see it all come together. Cream, and then serve it with cheese. So super fast, hearty, yummy, good. Okay, so I'm gonna take a minute and just go through here and see how chunky it is, because I don't want a lot of chunk, but I want some chunk. So I'm just gonna take my time and mash some of the bigger chunks that are still left from the cooking process. And that gives you an idea, if you followed that video, while I pureed some of the potatoes, there's quite a bit that are still chunky, and that's good. I don't want them all gone, but I don't want a huge bite at the same time. Okay, get out of there. All right, let's go ahead and whisk in our flour mixture. And you're going to want to season this to taste as you go through the process. Just have a spoon handy and taste it. It already is flavored with celery, onions, pepper, salt, and some Creole seasoning. And if I think it needs more salt or pepper, that's probably going to be the 2 things that I taste for. Okay, it's just starting to bubble, so I'm going to turn it down. This is a hot eye. Add in 1/2 cup of cream. Give that a stir in. Yummy. Now you could add broccoli to this. You could add, I could dice up the ham and put it right in the soup. You could throw in some kielbasa, some sausage, tortellinis, all kinds of things, just to make it a heartier and go further soup. But this is all that Todd and I need. We're gonna serve it with like some shredded cheddar. And while that's just warming through, I'm gonna go ahead and heat up our ham steak. Alrighty, we're on our ham steaks. I just do one at a time. I usually do these like 3 minutes on one side, flip them for like 2 or 3 minutes, and that's enough to heat them through. You don't want to overcook your ham steaks because they will dry out. They're already done, so all we're trying to do is heat them up. Todd has a very handy system when he's out working, if I'm cooking in here, that he has Bluetooth headphones, usually listening to music, and I can interrupt his music and send him a text message that dinner will be ready in 5 minutes, and I'll hear the tractor and the lawnmower coming in from wherever it is. And
I stop and dig my phone out of my pocket and, time for dinner. I got the rest of the pasture mow today, the back part of our property.
Fantastic.
All of the baby trees are looking good.
Great.
There's a lot of leaves out there though.
Yep.
A lot of leaves.
Are going to a good purpose. We're saving them till the last leaves fall for the garden.
Mm-hmm. This is your potato soup you made and canned recently on video for us?
Yes. And I just turned it into what it was intended to be in the original recipe, which was cream and potato soup with some ham. I did add cowboy candy to mine. Mm. Mm-hmm. Very good.
Mm-hmm. Very good. We get out a big pile of meat at the beginning of the week, frozen from the freezer downstairs, and there was ham steaks in the pile. And I was like, we could cut up them ham steaks and put them in your soup that you made.
I thought about it, but I didn't know if you'd like it that way, so I just did it separate. I could you dip
it's
it.
perfectly fine. We can dip them in like they're ham chips.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, lots of meat thawed out for the week. I have a couple show and tells. Do you guys want to see? Because I didn't do a video on it today. Woo! Put a lot of cowboy candy in mine, and it's spicy. Canned our peppers, and this was
pears.
What did I say?
Peppers.
Not peppers. It is pears, and I did it in an absolutely delicious brown sugar, simple syrup, very light, not heavy at all, because he can't have too much sugar. So it was a very light ratio, like 1:4. Cinnamon stick and some vanilla. And oh my goodness. And then with all the peels and cores and bits, we made some pear juice. So just topped the peels and cores with water, boiled them, mashed them, and let them simmer for like 30 minutes to get all the goodness out. So I'm excited to have that prepped and ready.
That's awesome. Did you show them your other thing?
What other thing?
The things that you got for Lane.
Nope, I did not. We'll save that for tomorrow.
Oh, all right.
All right, so but we have at least from this meal, so if you're planning for your family, and these aren't heavy servings of soup. It's like a standard bowl of soup like you would get at a restaurant, not super hearty bowls. Probably one more lunch serving. So maybe a cup of soup left and a couple slices of ham still. So if you're planning on, you've got a family of 4, family of 5, it might be 2 quarts of potato soup for a good family-sized meal. Okay, thanks for coming to dinner with us.
See you next time we cook.
Oh, this potato soup is great.
Mm-hmm. 5:30 and it's almost dark outside already.
It really is.
It really is. Tonight we're having one of our
Homestead Taco Bell.
taco slop, we kind of call it. Basically, 1 pound of ground meat. We use turkey, 1 pint of pinto beans,
Yep.
1 onion, season it up, add in some cheese at the end, smash the beans, add a little water if it's too thick. And how's it turn out?
Great.
Turn out good?
Yeah.
Good.
I really like it with sour cream, so I immediately opened up the fridge to see if we had sour cream, but we didn't have any. Cowboy candy's good in it. Roll it in a tortilla shell. We like to do it that way.
It has cowboy candy in it.
Oh, it does?
Yep, I put some of cowboy candy in, taco seasoning.
That's good.
Yeah. Quick and easy. And we'll probably have it for lunch tomorrow too, because we have enough left.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you could even like throw this into chili and make it into leftovers into a small bowl of chili tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it's a very common go-to dish when we're work late or coming home from something. What can you throw together? I wouldn't say it's exactly healthy, but we grew the turkey. It's real raw ingredients.
Yeah.
So.
Anything else?
Nope, I'm still working.
Yeah.
So
It's 5:30.
he had to come upstairs and get me and tell me to come down and eat.
You gotta go back?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
So I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yep, we'll probably cook again tomorrow. Friday we have a birthday party to go to, so we probably will not cook on Friday.
We'll just wrap it up after a couple meals and, or, a couple more meals and see how it goes.
Yep. So we'll see you next time we cook.
Don't do it again.
Oh, I almost did.
You
too.
did.
I'm getting like barbecue sauce all over my hands, and I haven't even started eating yet.
All right, well, that's what it is. It's barbecue ribs, so tell them what you did to it.
We haven't used our sous vide machine since like last Christmas, maybe?
Oh, really?
Since like probably last time we were doing What's for Dinner videos. It's basically a water bath machine where you take food and you vacuum seal it in food safe plastic bags and you drop them in there and you slow cook them in a safe way to break down the meat and make it more tender for you.
Yep.
These ribs were cooked at 152 degrees Fahrenheit for 24 hours.
And did you pre-season them before you cook them?
Yeah, I just put some like generic McCormick barbecue seasoning on it and a little bit of liquid smoke.
Nice.
It's a little higher temperature than I normally cook my ribs at, but last time we made these big chunky, country pork ribs versus baby back ribs, they were tough. So hopefully it's a little more tender this time.
And I just did 2 sweet potatoes cubed in the air fryer. My favorite way to quickly cook them. You can cook them in 10 to 12 minutes. 375, tossed with some avocado oil, salt, pepper, paprika, and garlic powder.
Good job.
Thank you.
This will probably wrap up this video for What's for Dinner. Today's Monday. We'll start off a new week.
Yep.
Next time we cook. Anything to update them guys on? I don't think so. We still have to put leaves in the garden, if you've been catching our garden videos.
Yep. It was just really, really windy today.
Very too windy today.
Like if I tried to dump them over the fence, they would all just blow back out. No, I think just interesting observation. Somebody commented on one of our videos, whether it was Facebook or YouTube, about cooking and how they were inspired to do less for meals watching us because this is pretty standard. If you've been with us for a while, it's just usually a meat and a side, or if we have like a 1-dish meal, we don't make sides with that. And I said, in hindsight, like reflecting, that's the way we've always cooked, even with the kids. We've never cooked a lot of sides and things, and I said it was probably because we were on a budget. And it's just carryover from like making food stretch and making do with, okay, we're gonna have green beans with this meal, we're gonna have corn with this meal, So yeah, you don't have to do a lot and still get healthy, nutritious food in front of your family.
I think it's thinking about it now, it's very contrary to the way I grew up.
Oh, really?
So my mom, it was like you had meat, a starch, and a vegetable. Every meal was almost like that. Mashed potatoes, peas, and some type of meat. Those always came in threes.
Yeah.
But we never really do that.
Nope. We don't observe the food triangle or pyramid
thing?
or whatever it is. I don't think it's called the pyramid anymore. I think it's called the My Plate.
Yeah. Just like somebody else commented one time about like they would like to see us eat more vegetarian meals. And I wrote him back and I'm like, well, we tried Meatless Monday.
Did we?
We did.
Okay, I don't remember.
We tried doing Meatless Monday for a while. I think we still lived at our old house.
Oh.
We tried doing Meatless Monday and we lasted 2 weeks. And then we went right back to...
It's just not us. We are carnivores.
Yep. So that's all for this week. We will see you guys on the next video or the next time we cook or when we see you.
Yep, sounds good.